Hi, everybody. Welcome to Six Questions with Alana. That's me. And with us today, we have our wonderful faculty choreographer, Monique Jones. Hi, Monique.
Nice. Hey.
So we're going to talk about your fall 2022 piece, a crowd favorite.
We had fun.
My fiance Andy was obsessed. Side note. So tell us a little bit about the creative process and inspiration for this work.
All right, Universal Crew was literally built in the summer because I went to Universal Studios. So for my friend Azor Show's birthday, she wanted to go to Universal Orlando and Disney World.
Yeah.
So me and her daughter, my godniece, Naja, we planned a trip. And literally while I was there at Universal Studios, I heard the music and I started dancing and I was like, oh, this could be a piece. I could completely make a piece about the experience of going to Universal Studios.
Yeah.
And every ride I was making notes and my godniece was making notes and taking pictures, and we were literally gathering things. And I would go to different things. I'm like, we're gonna do this, different scenes and things like that. And that's literally how the piece was built. Like on my vacation at the actual Universal Studio Orlando, I was building my piece together for what I was going to do in the fall.
I love that because it's it's so fun and it so encompasses that. Like you're like, yeah, I'm on vacation. This is what we do.
Vacation, we're here. The music was happening. I was dancing. It was just fun.
I love that. So the music was kind of almost chosen for you because of the scenes and stuff you picked, but how did you go about choosing props and then also the videos that you used? Talk us about that.
Again, so I literally was doing creative planning while I was at it. While you're standing in the lines, you think about things, and I was looking like, oh, we should take some pictures there's some pictures of people in the line and the roller coasters and the Jurassic thing. Yeah. And so literally I literally was doing that whole, and we were there. I was just so tired. We were there the whole entire day, but I literally was thinking about all those different aspects and thinking about, of course, I always now think about music rights. So I was thinking, I can't use everything, but I had all this inspiration. So I would go back, and Jennifer LeCrane turned me on to Pond 5, where I can go.
Oh, yeah.
I can actually buy music. And so I just would put in the themes. So I literally was taking notes on my phone. I was like, when I was places, I would take notes on my phone. I would snap a picture and then really talking to my phone and go, okay, this might be a good picture, a good scene. I knew I wanted to use video. So all of that stuff was really built doing my actual experience. It was really cool.
That's so cool. I love that so much. And the costumes were so perfect. They were so cute.
Oh my God. Yes.
They're great.
So I should have brought it, but there's a picture of me and my godniece and my friend, and we all had birthday crew. And so I knew I wanted to have something that had like that. So when we went to Universal Studios, we had a particular shirt. We went to Disney World, we had a particular shirt. So I think we did 3 parks in 2 days. Girl, it was a lot.
I'm exhausted just thinking about that. I'm already tired. Yeah, the shirts were perfect because every time you go to a theme park, you see the families in those shirts. It was so cute. It was.
And I didn't think about that because I hadn't been. So that was my godniece's idea. Like, oh yeah, we got to get the shirts and whatever. And I was like, okay, you handle that part. But then when it came together, I was like, yeah, I gotta get something that says that.
Yeah, so it was so cute. Yeah, it was perfect. How did you use the different experience levels of your dancers to display their talents in this piece?
My crew was so great. They were so talented. They were so eager to work, and they were playing around. Like one break, I was probably working with one person, and they were kind of playing around. And there's a section in the piece where it's the Jurassic Park, and it looks like they get on like the bubble. So in my head, it was like when you watch the movie, the kids are in that bubble.
Yes.
And so it was like literally they get in and they strap themselves in and they go, and they were actually like practicing like rolling on the floor.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm going to use that. And they totally thought I was like playing. And I was like, no. I was like, if you do stuff and I see you do stuff, I'm going to probably put it in. So literally they would do little things. They would like the little salsa movements and different things. I was like, oh, I see you. So then I was like, so they were just so eager to do the work, and it was so much fun. So I used a lot of who they were and their personality to kind of like make it work. So it was really fun. It was a fun rehearsal. We had a late Thursday rehearsal, so it was sometimes it was hard, but when I got there, their energy was good, and we had a good time.
Oh, I love that so much. Was there any memorable moment or difficult situation you guys had to navigate either through rehearsal or anything that you'd like to kind of commend your cast on?
You know what? There was a lot, when you are a college student in the fall semester and you're trying to transfer, you have all of these other things that you have to be. You're a dancer, you're trying to finish out school. So a lot of them had a lot of like applications and things that they had to do, and they had to really like plan out their time. And I talked to them about that earlier. I was like, listen, look at your schedule, plan when you have to be out, because then it helps us to figure out what we need to do. And they really did that, and that really helped me. There was a couple of times where a couple of people were sick, and we were like, okay, let's do it, let's videotape, let's make sure. So I have to give it up to my crew. They were really great. Anthony, they were really fun, and they worked really hard, and they did a really good job. And so, but they did have, those challenges of being sick and challenges of having to have a lot of things on your schedule. And that's a part of life, and having to schedule that and challenge that, but also being very communicative, making sure they communicate with me, with the other cast members, with our department chair, with, our artistic director for the show, just making sure that some things were happening. But they did a great job. I find that our IVC students, they really are committed to our shows, and I really love that about them. They're very committed. They love the work. I'm so grateful for our social media team that comes in, and they got great shots. I was saying that little reel that they made of our piece was like phenomenal. I love it. And
so cute.
Yeah, especially we were all together trying to do the conga line, and we're all doing the like feet section. And that actually made it into a picture, and I loved it. So, I give it up to them. They really work really hard, and I enjoy, them communicating with me, texting me, say, hey, this is what's going on, and being able to do that. So we didn't have too much of that, but they were honest about it in the beginning, and we worked through it. But they
showed up. They did what they were supposed to do.
Yeah, they had a good time as a Universal crew.
Is there anything that you would like to say to either potential student choreographers or dancers that want to come dance at IVC with us?
Come do it. It's so great. The choreography part, I think one of the things I would say, I knew, which is one of the reasons why I had thought about this piece in the summer, is that when you are, for me as a choreographer at several different schools, I have to think through production and what that means, and not feeling like I have a voice, that I'm doing something. And I knew that fall I was going to be choreographing at IVC, choreographing at my other schools, and doing work for my company. So I knew that I was going to have a heavy choreography season. So I on purpose looked for inspiration to help me to build through and to think through the things that I was gonna need. So when inspiration struck, because again, before I got to Universal Studios, I had no idea that I was gonna do a whole piece on that. It was just, I was on vacation, but when inspiration struck, because I was prepared and I knew that all the things that needed to happen, I was able to like work and enjoy vacation. Come back with work that helped me. So I would say, plan through your semester. When you're thinking about choreographing, whether it's spring or fall, you need to think about your semester. Think about, if you have to go away for Thanksgiving, if you're in the fall, or if it's spring break in the spring semester, or if you're doing ACDA. There's a lot of stuff that happens in certain semesters, and if you need to come with the work ready. Sometimes it's not as easy to build the work on the people. You can have some of that, but a lot of times you need to come with the work ready, and that means you have to come inspired and ready to do the work. But our cast, our department, our costumes, everybody is very supportive, and so that's a great environment for you to be able to flourish and to grow and to ask questions. But when it comes to the choreography, take the choreography class, take the improv class, start working on your stuff there, and then when you audition it, you're ready, and then you have an opportunity with your mentor, if you're a student choreographer, to really pitch ideas, like allow them to give you feedback. And even if you're a colleague, like I had Teresa come in, she came and saw my piece. Victoria came in and saw my piece before it was done. You know, years ago when I would do certain different things, I would invite crews to come in because again, different people's eyes help you as an artist. And so, and we're very collaborative in that way. And so I would say, yes, come and be a part, come and learn, come and, you know, even if you've been a choreographer before and you want to just get back into it, come audition pieces, be a part, come and participate and see. But I would say definitely come because we're open to grow, we're open to learn, and we're very accessible. So
yeah, absolutely. Monik, thank you so much for answering all 6 questions. And we hope everyone enjoys Universal Crew.
Yay!